2011 I started with the concept that if we could get hold of some of that land, then we could actually build the footpath and make it safer.
Yeah. So get hold of that land is not as easy as it turned out to be.
I thought it'd be easy. My very first discussion was Network Rail had no use for that. It'd be quite easy to transfer a strip over to the county council. It took, since 2011 till April the 4th of this year to achieve that.
And in between, I think, if I'm correct in saying, 300 emails?
That's about right. It's been pretty draining, this exercise, and I don't see the reason for it. It certainly wasn't for lack of effort.
So this little bit of land that I'm just pointing to there, was that owned by Network Rail?
So originally Network Rail said, yes, we'll transfer it to you, and it took them about a year to discover they no longer owned it. They'd actually handed it over to a subsection of Sustrans to deliver a cycleway, and then we said to those people, well, just give it to us, but Network Rail said, actually they can't give it to you, we want them to give it back to us before we give it to you, and that process then took years and years.
Network Rail is not your best friend, is it really, in lots of other projects around the county?
I've got to say that we've got a lot of work going on with Network Rail. I'm glad that in this instance that they have finally stepped up to the plate, come forward and delivered this. It should have taken so long, but it did take some senior intervention. I've got some thanks go out to Network Rail on that, because without the senior intervention I don't think we'd be here today.
So it took all those years to get it to where we are.
Yeah.
What about delivery?
So delivery starts in July. We start work in July. We've had the money on hold for about 3 or 4 years now.
And how much are we talking about?
So we originally funded the feasibility work and then secured £200,000 for this, and it's been sitting tied over year after year.
Doesn't seem a lot of money actually for something, because it's quite an extensive project. I mean, is that going to be enough?
I don't know at this stage, because when we originally put the funding package together, which was a number of years ago, costs may have changed, so we've got to look at that. There's about 200 for the project and 50 for the feasibility, but it is complicated. There's no two ways. We've got to cantilever the side of this. It's a very steep path. It's difficult, but we're having a look at the budget to see whether it's enough at the moment.
And there's a couple of other things. There's going to be both a cycleway and a footpath.
This is a cycleway and a footpath.
And for motorists and local residents, they are going to need to know that this is going to be
This will be a single lane
floor
with traffic lights, okay? As you can see, it gets a fair amount of use, but not so extensive that would rule out making this. This needs to be made safer as well. There's a lot of speeding in this area as well, and that will help with that.
Yeah. So overall, quite happy.
I'm happy. I will be happier the day I can walk over it, and the people at March can as well.